Well, good morning, everyone. So, you know how people wake up with roosters at the crack of dawn? Well, in my house, my son practices piano. That was the deal. We purchased the piano, and he solidified morning time to practice. And we are fully supporting him on his music endeavors. And for those of you that asked in one of my last videos, this is actually one of his recitals that he had recently. So this is what I wake up to every morning, and honestly, it's not bad. We love music in the house. It is super cold this morning, so I wanted to make muffins for breakfast. So here we go. I'm going to start off with 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter, and I'm going to melt this in a pan or a pot, and I'm going to brown it because today I'm making brown butter apple muffins. This is a great way to warm up the house, turn on the oven, and make things cozy for breakfast. So I'm putting my 4 tablespoons into my pot, and you'll want to work with a low heat setting. Do not melt this on high. You want to melt the butter first, kind of swirl it around, don't walk away from this, and it'll melt down. Then it's going to start to like sizzle and simmer. Don't walk away, and eventually it gets brown like this. Now if you do this and walk away, you have a high chance of burning. So this is perfect. I'm going to remove it from the pot and put it right into my bowl. And all those browned milk solid bits, you need that. That's nutty flavor for these. Okay, so I'm going to scoop 1 cup of all-purpose flour. I'm going to put that into my mixing bowl. And now I'm going to work on the dry ingredients and just combine that first. Here I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of fine salt, and a 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. And now I'm just going to mix and combine this well. Once this is all combined and mixed, I'm going to start working on the wet ingredients. Here I have 1 room temperature large egg. I'm going to get rid of anything that I don't want in the bowl. I'm also going to add 1 packed 1/3 cup of light brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, or maybe a little more, and I'm going to cream that together. And once this kind of has a head start, I'm going to add my browned butter, and also setting it on the side before using allows it to cool. You don't want hot browned butter to go into this creamy mixture. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is add this right into the bowl with my dry ingredients. So the weather is getting colder by each passing day, and I know it's soup season, but I call this muffin season because starting the morning with a breakfast muffin is so comforting, especially on cold days with a hot cup of coffee. This is kind of what I do, especially during the winter. Okay, so I've scraped every bit of this creamy brown buttered egg sugar mixture, which honestly I know you're not supposed to do, but it tastes so good. I had to try it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is give this a head start and kind of mix it, but I'm also going to add 1/2 cup of milk. By the way, for those of you that are new to my channel, welcome to my YouTube channel, Simply Mama Cooks. I'm Angelica. I hope you stick around, maybe subscribe, like, share, comment down below, and join the family. I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years, and I like to just share easy recipes that I make in my home. Now before I forget, I have 1 medium green apple, and I'm going to just shred that. You can chop it into small chunks. I like to leave the skin on. I actually rinse in boiling water to remove that waxy exterior, and it's cleaned, and you just shred it to the core. And now I'm going to add it into my muffin batter mix. The tangy punch of the Granny Smith apple pairs well with this brown buttered muffin. It's so good. But if you have a red apple or like a gala apple or a honey crisp, you can also use that. I just like to use green apples. Okay, the rest of that milk going in, like I said, a 1/2 cup goes into this recipe, and you'll just want to continue to combine well. So while I'm continuing to mix this, I wanted to just mention, I probably will be sharing some of my breakfast muffins with you because it's kind of what I do during the winter time. I love to make breakfast muffins in the morning with fresh coffee, especially when it's cold out. Okay, so I'm going to line my muffin pan with Halloween cupcake liners. because I had them left over. So this recipe makes 9 muffins. You could definitely double this recipe. I just think this is a perfect amount for my family, and I'm just going to scoop all of this muffin batter into the muffin pan here. And I kind of evenly divide it as best as I can. I kind of do like 1 heaping scoop and then a half scoop in each one, and it should give you 9 muffins. Okay, so I'm scraping the last of this batter. I don't know why I put 12 cupcake liners. I'm going to remove those other 3. So this is going in a preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm going to bake for like 15 to 18 minutes, or until it's done in the center. Okay, so my kitchen smells amazing. It's so toasty warm in my kitchen. I love it. This is why I love baking in the morning, especially when it's cold. So I am going to try to let these cool, but everyone is awake at this point. They smell the muffins. They want to eat already. And I haven't completely let this cool, but I want to show you. And the more that you let it cool, the less it sticks to the liner here. But this is still kind of hot, but I want to show you what it looks like, just how tender and moist these are. So good and so simple to make. So I'm making fresh coffee. I'm going to serve my husband too, and he loves to drink coffee out of this cup. This is like our camping mugs. He says it tastes better when it's served in that. Okay, so it's cold out. I hope everyone is trying to stay warm, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.